Minister, South St. George, welcome. Thank you very much, Prime Minister, for being here. He has been navigating the country over the past couple of weeks. Several stops every night, ensuring that the team continues to work and to do what we have to ensure that the new National Party remains in charge of this beautiful country of ours. As our Prime Minister is here, it is fitting for us to say resoundingly that the leadership of this country over these decades, these past few decades, have been one of distinguished representation. When you can lead in times of good and in times of bad, that is what you call true leadership. And we want to give our thanks to Prime Minister for his stewardship and for his guidance. I want to say a famous quote, and I quote, "Success is where preparation meets opportunity." End of quote. And I want to repeat, success is where preparation meets opportunity. And brothers and sisters, by the grace of God and the strength and the breath of life, I have the opportunity through him to stand here tonight. And with the wise counsel of the Prime Minister and your support, I have the opportunity to stand here to represent you, to represent your values, and to represent what will be the future for St. George South. But I have been preparing. I am prepared, and that is the reason why I know that I am the best person to represent you at this point in time. 17 years as a public servant, 8 years as a parliamentarian. I believe that that is sufficient preparation to take this constituency forward for the future. But there is an important appointment. We have an important appointment come Thursday. I call on you. I want you to remember, clear your schedule on Thursday. Thursday is voting day. Thursday is Green Day. Thursday is NNP Day. Thursday is our day. We are going to go out and ensure that each and every single one of us put the X right by the house. We have to do that. Brothers and sisters, this is a very serious appointment. This is a very serious task. I urge you to get rest early on Wednesday. Wake up early on Thursday morning. We are going to say our prayers, thank God for the breath of life on Thursday morning. We're going to ensure we drink a little bush tea. We ain't going to go in no hungry belly. And we're going to take our entire family and we're going to go out and vote the new National Party. I want to again say that I have given my commitment to you. St. George South, I would not let you down. I am going to stand with you every step of the way. I am going to ensure that your children's future are secure. I'm going to ensure that we do what is necessary to move this country forward, to move this constituency forward. Because we have a blueprint. We have a plan. You have seen the plan. Because why? That plan was part of your plan. It is because of your engagement with me. That is where those plans came from. So those plans, as much of my plans as it is yours. And the success that we are going to have on Thursday is your success and not just only for the National Party. So I want to urge you, let's go out and vote. This campaign has been about inclusion. We are calling on everyone, those on the fence, those just climbing over the fence. We are calling on you to come and be part of something special. What we have planned for you is something special, because you have in me a dedicated, hardworking, and an experienced individual. My daughter stands here tonight, and she surprised me. And that is what I represent. My wife is here with me. Because of those values that you share as a family-oriented people, I stand with you because those are my values. The integrity that you seek, I share those integrity. That is why I am the best person. But we have a lot of work to do. And I want to share with you some of those important plans. Some of those plans are tended towards improving our health care. Brothers and sisters, I am not talking by guess. I have done this because I have worked, I have managed a hospital, so I know what is necessary to get this done. We are going to provide a 24-hour health care service for you with ambulance service. How beautiful it will be, how efficient and effective it will be, that when you have an emergency call, the ambulance will be leaving from your constituency to the hospital and not the other way around. That is progress. That is progress, and it's only this party that you can count on to deliver such. We have heard so many wild promises. We have heard so many contradictions. I have never seen something more crazy than what I've seen over the past couple of weeks. You go one place to have a meeting, they condemn you for going to have the meeting there. After I don't have the meeting, they go the next day and have a meeting. I never see something so crazy. We want you to stay focused and be very careful. In the coming days, they are going to be doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm certain that you have seen them already on social media. I want you to ignore them, because we have work to do, we have plans. We are going to build a brand new fire station for this constituency in the south. It is almost ready to go. And we are not talking about idle plans. That is concrete plans. We are going to build a pedestrian overpass on Morris Bishop Highway. You know why we are going to do that? Because that is what you want, and that is what you have asked for. And the reason why it's going to be done, it is because we know how to get things done. We know how to get things done. But the only how we can get those plans secured, it is through your support. And your support means voting come June 23rd. That is what your support means. We are asking you, I am calling on you for your support, for your vote, because we have to seal the deal on Thursday. We have to seal this deal, brothers and sisters. This is an important time. We cannot allow inexperience to get in the way of progress. We cannot allow deception to get in the way of integrity. And if we have to get this done, you have to vote solidly for me and the New National Party on June 23rd. I want to close, brothers and sisters. We have so much things to do. But I want to close on a note of gratitude. I want to close on a note of humility. Because the love that you have shown me, it is overwhelming. It is overwhelming. And it's because that love and gratitude that you have shown to me and my family, we have made a commitment that we are going to work night and day for you to return that favor to you. I am going to give you my all, my every all. Come June 24th, we are going to start working right away. We are going to get the ball moving. We have families to build. We have communities to build. And you're here tonight, my dear colleague, Peter David. He called me this morning and he said, Cox, what about the lighting in Tantin? I just pulled my phone, I just sent 4 pictures to him. One time. Work in progress. That is how we move. Work in progress. I could imagine him smiling at the other end of the phone because he knows that is what I do. I deliver and I deliver solidly. That is why you can count on me. You can count on the New National Party. We are tried. We can be trusted. We have been tested. And we are delivering. We are delivering. Brothers and sisters, I am so overwhelmed. I am so happy. I am so happy to be here. I am so happy for the love and support. We have traversed through this constituency. We have gone to many homes. We have gone to many homes. And we will continue to go to homes. You are going to get tired of seeing me. You are going to get tired of seeing me. Because the love that you have given to me, I have to return that love to you. And the only how I can do that is to be there with you. So I'm going to stand with you tonight. I'm going to stand with you tomorrow. And we're going to be celebrating on the 23rd. And I'm going to stand with you throughout. South St. George. South St. George. We got this. We got this. Let's wrap it up on Thursday. Let's wrap it up and bring it home and seal the deal. And let us celebrate and let's build this constituency from tonight going forward. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you.
Introducing Mr. Nolan Cox.
Southside, NNP we outside. Southside, NNP we outside.
What you say?
Southside, NNP we outside.
I can hear you.
Southside, NNP we outside.
Tell them Nolan Cox.
Nolan Cox we voting.
In safer hands.
Nolan Cox we voting.
Nolan Cox.
Nolan Cox we voting.
Well, right. LNPS!
Nolan Cox.
Yes, y'all feeling nice now? Well, we just heard from the next member of parliament for South St. George, Mr. Nolan Cox. We put in our X by there. We voting for? Okay. Well, listen now. Well, we were running earlier, right? And we had made an amazing introduction for an amazing person. Someone who has dedicated himself to this country. He has led us with love. And he has led us with humility. And he has been tried and tested. And it's not because we say so. The whole of the Caribbean, all his colleagues from around the Caribbean and around the world say so. We are blessed to have him as our Prime Minister. We love him. We love him. He works so hard for us and we appreciate him. And he is an amazing leader. He has taught all of us. And all of us are dedicated and we've learned from him and we're trying our best to keep up with him. We can't keep up with him, you know. You see him there? He up early, he exercising, everybody running behind him. We can't catch him, you know. This man has led this country and has brought Grenada to the top of the Caribbean. Everybody wants to know, how do we do it? Well, because we have a government, we have a party, we have a leader who leads with love and compassion. And he is dedicated to you. He cares about your best interest, and that has never changed. Right? So, it is my pleasure. That's my political father. That's my political father too, huh? We all love him, huh? I want to bring on Specky to sing a little quick song to bring him on. I want you all to feel good and energetic when he comes to talk to you, because he doesn't have a lot of time to spend with us, because you know he has to make the whole rounds around Grenada. That's how much he loves his country. He had to go and touch everybody. So, Specky, come and bring it home.
Come closer for the police leader. Come closer, come closer. Come closer, let's show him we love him. Let's show him we love him. Let me sing for him, let me sing for him.
People keep on telling me to go in competition no more, cause they getting fed up with the result of the master show. Every year the same thing, like they holding something against me. Entertaining a foreign country, forget them and the money. But we tell them and we tell you already. We say oh, we do it. The inspector don't surrender.
How we coming? How we coming?
So I come in back like a horse. My people don't get me wrong.
They can't keep a good man down.
You have to be very strong. Need to fight this struggle. You cannot sit down and cry.
If you're voting for anything, put your hand in the air, make some noise. Make some noise.
I want it them all in. No result can stop me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, and the man that will remain the Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, Mr. Claudius Kid Mitchell. Say yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you, Specky. Thank you. I thought I was coming to a political meeting, but it looked like a celebration I'm coming to. Huh? The thing finished already? It over already? But make sure you wake up on Thursday and go and vote. Yeah? Brothers, let me first recognize the Minister of Infrastructure and his wife, and the soon-to-be elected parliamentary representative for South St. George's. And I also want to recognize the Minister of Health, Brother Steele, who is here with us tonight, and your former representative, and also my Sister Dennis Roberts, who has been your representative before, and my political daughter, who just in fact introduced me, a former representative. So you see how powerful the South is? They got 4 people here tonight. 3 represented you already and 1 more coming to represent you. So that tells you the power of the South. But let me tell you something, sisters and brothers all. I've been traversing the country in the last few days, starting off in St. George's and all around the country. In fact, last night I did the country twice. So tonight I had to go through from St. George's. So when I'm going up, I look in to see if I see a little yellow. I can't see yellow at all. I can't see yellow. So last night I was passing in Tivoli and I see something, a few yellow t-shirt, and it looked like a wick. So I say, somebody dead? They say, no, NDC dead. NDC dead. Tonight again I saw 2 wicks as they're coming up, one in Bolio. But by the way, they had a massive turnout where I came from, Sister Kate, in Northeast St. Andrews, that is in Tivoli area tonight. And Sister Delma was in the Mongnong section with another massive celebration, a lot of green. And then when I come in down in Vendome, I see a massive one again in Vendome with Brother Nimrod. And then when I get here, I see this again. I say, my God, where these people come from? All this green. So anyhow, I have something I want to say to you. I'm not going to speak to you long because I have to conserve this voice. Because Sunday is a very important day. And we're launching the manifesto on Tuesday, and I have to speak. But let me tell you something. When I was traveling the country tonight, I got a call from one of my colleague prime ministers. I won't call the person's name. I won't say whether it's a man or a woman. So the person asked me, how things going? And so I say, good, very good. He said, tell me, well, how the thing about, they say you too old, your grandpa, and how you don't looking good to continue to run the country. So I tell him, now. I say, well, no, they stop calling me grandpa because they say I'm whining and dancing too much on the platform. So I tell him, don't worry, because I look better than all of them. You see that? You see, man? You see, man? Eh? They could be that. Which one of them could be that? Some of them small like my finger. If you push them, they fall in. Sisters and brothers. Anyhow, on a serious note, we have your country going well. It would be crazy for anyone involving in any activity to have something going well. If you have a cricket team and you're winning and you're scoring runs and you're getting wicket, you don't change that team. If you have a business and it's doing well, people like your product, you do not change the team in the business. So if you have a government, a party that is bringing development, securing the future of the country, bringing economic activity, improving the healthcare system, looking at the educational development of your children to empower them for the jobs of the 21st century. And if you have all these things going on and more, you will not change that thing, sisters and brothers. So, and what is worse, who is coming to tell you to change the thing? You don't even know them, sisters and brothers. It's like asking you to buy cat in a bag, sisters and brothers. One would have to be mad, that's Talpi say, you mother walk. Something has to be wrong with us to do this. Because this government was returned in office in 2013. We met a chaotic country, sisters and brothers, with no leadership, no guidance, and a team that was fighting each other and not thinking about the development of the country. That's what we met. We had to reconstruct the country, sisters and brothers. We had to reconstruct the economy of the country. And we called in our friends, our brothers and sisters in the trade union movement, the business community, the churches, the NGO community, and we say, we have a problem on our hand. The country is in a state. Here are the facts. And I presented to them as Minister of Finance the exact situation. I said, these are the facts. These are not my numbers. These are the numbers from the status quo, sisters and brothers. I said, therefore, if we work together, we all can be winners. But we have to all sacrifice to do so. I said to them, if we do not work together, the government could be in trouble politically and otherwise. And therefore the government, I would have a serious headache. But I say that one is a small one as far as I'm concerned, the political problem. I said to the trade union brothers, I said, listen, if you do not cooperate, it means that the economy will continue to sputter. And it will seriously mean that jobs will not be created, but more so, a lot of jobs will be lost. And you would lose hundreds of workers or probably thousands of workers. I said to the business community, if you do not cooperate and we do not solve this together and make sacrifices together, it simply would mean that businesses will continue to suffer. The economy will stagnate and there will be no serious expansion. You would have to lay off workers and the profitability of your company would be at stake. This is how I put it. And I say all of us will suffer if we do not cooperate. Sisters and brothers, that leadership, that working together with the team of the new National Party, we were able to get a buy-in from all the stakeholders, sisters and brothers. So today, when I was on this program with the young people, Ask the Doc, one of the questions they asked me, well, how were we able in a pandemic to pay people salaries on time, everyone? How were we able to continue all the social programs? You know what I said to them? The decision that we made then in 2013 was able to get the economy going. We are able to have savings and surpluses in government, and therefore we are able to meet the challenges of COVID-19 and others. And the young people clearly was satisfied. And that's what leadership is about, sisters and brothers. And I'm not talking about leadership of one man, me. I'm talking about leadership of the team. That's why Nolan Cox is a serious member of this team. With him, with me, and the others, sisters and brothers, with all of us working together, we are going to continue the further development of this country, and more opportunities will be created for all and sundry. We are not coming here and telling you we can go to the moon overnight. We're not coming here and tell you just vote for me and I will give you everything you want. Because that is not the policy of the new National Party. We don't participate in tomfoolery, sisters and brothers. But that is why you can trust us. We will not lie to you. If we do something that did not turn out right, we will admit it and move on, correct it, and move forward. We will not try to fool you. This has been the policy of the new National Party. And that is why I'm telling you this. There is no God in the NNP. There is no one-manism in the NNP. When we go to cabinet, we sit and discuss issues. Sometimes the view that I have when I reach there and the views of the other members taken together, and Cox can tell you that, Steele can tell you that, all of them could tell you, I change my position to that of the majority when it becomes necessary, because that is what teamwork is all about, sisters and brothers. But if you have a messiah running a team, sisters and brothers, no messiah, no man-made messiah can run Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique by himself. Get it straight. So anytime you see there is a messiah coming in whatever colors they come, tell yourself, be warned and be careful. So sisters and brothers, the plans we have will be outlined, more of it specifically for the future. on Tuesday when we launch the manifesto of our party. But that manifesto, sisters and brothers, will be based on what we have been doing already in many cases. But additional plans will come with that manifesto discussion on Tuesday. But the point is here, we have a country whose fiscal policy are in order. In other words, sisters and brothers, we are able to do the things we want to do because of what we have done before and the foundation we have laid. So the economic plans of the country has been laid. The base of it has been laid. And therefore, it will continue to take us to higher heights, sisters and brothers. So that's when we want to improve the educational development of our children. When we want to empower our young people with the science and technology, with ICT, we have the resources to pull those resources to help our young people to move forward. Because we laid the foundation and the plans, sisters and brothers. That is why my colleagues in the Caribbean, recognizing about my strength in this area, and I don't talk about myself, I like to do that at all, but they gave me the portfolio of science and technology and ICT for the entire Caribbean region, sisters and brothers. So, sisters and brothers, we have a lot of strength in this country. We have people who are prepared, sisters and brothers, to continue to do what we have to do. Whether it's the health care of the country, we have the people and the plans and the programs and the resources to do it. Not all of the resources, we can't do everything, but we have what plans we have the resources to do it. We're talking about infrastructure with Brother Cox. He can tell you the amount of resources we have spent, whether it's farm roads, feeder roads, community roads, special projects. We have been doing it, sisters and brothers. So, the NMP has been tried, tested, and has been delivering, sisters and brothers. So, my dear friends, tonight, we hear a lot about pension. And here some people tell you, how are we going to solve the pension? I'm going to just borrow $400 and something million and pay off the pension. I say nonsense. And anybody sell that to you, they are taking you for a fool, sisters and brothers. I don't care what their name is. If they tell you they can just borrow money to pay a pension, tell them I say they're talking a lot of utter nonsense. Sisters and brothers, when you borrow that pile of money, if you get it, that is, if you get it. When you borrow that money, sisters and brothers, what will happen? That means you have to pay back that money. You have to pay back that money. How are you going to pay back that money? And continue to build the roads. Continue to build the healthcare system in the country. Continue to develop your tourism product to create more jobs. Continue to help the poor people in the country with more seed programs and support for the benefit of those who cannot help themselves. How are we going to do it? We will not be able, something will have to suffer. So sisters and brothers, we have announced a plan. We announced a plan, and the plan is based on what we know exists and what we can do. So what we have said, the people who were retired this year, from January this year, who were retired this year, who reached 60 years, they will have their pension based on the 58th law paid this year, sisters and brothers. The calculation has already been done, and very soon we'll announce that number and the persons that will be paid, sisters and brothers. And December this year, when we are preparing the new budget, we will also put there in place the payment for those who retire in 2023, sisters and brothers. So that's a start. We are not coming with pie in the sky and try to fool you and tell you we're going to find $500 million to pay people overnight. And that we go hire everybody in the public service full time. That's utter nonsense, sisters and brothers. So my friends, the people who retired before 2022, sisters and brothers, the numbers are being crunched right now. It's going to be a lot of money, but we have to work out the specifics. We are still working and getting a full complement of the data. But these are individual people, sisters and brothers. That's not just because they're a member of a union. This is their right and their pension. So we'll work with individual persons and work out a payment plan over a period of time, because they know where we could find $500 million to pay people overnight. So we are going to be working with that, and very soon, early in the new year, we'll announce what that plan, specific plan, should be like. In other words, you could put it in your pipe and smoke it, sisters and brothers. This is how the new National Party operates. This is how a responsible leader operates. This is how a responsible government operates. So, sisters and brothers, let me say to you tonight, as I said, I do not want to go much further tonight because I want to conserve this voice for the last few days. I said to you, this is one for the road. You agree with me? Right, good. Because here was one for the road. It doesn't mean that I'm going anywhere, you know. I am not going anywhere. I am going to be there with Brother Cox and all the others, working with them. People, there are teachers that are making a lot of contribution to the country and they're not in parliament. There are road workers making a lot of contribution to the country, but they're not in parliament. There are businessmen and women making a lot of contribution to the development of the country, and they're not in parliament. Before I came into parliament, I was contributing to sports as captain of the Grenada team and a Windward Island player, sisters and brothers. So I was making my contribution as an educator, not being parliament. So all I'm doing is accepting the fact after 40 years in parliament, that should be enough for any one person. But I'm going to be there with you. I am going to be there with you, working with a new team, the team of the new National Party, to continue the progress of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. It just means when I come in the south and sit down and socialize with you, and to have a fish broth, and to drink something, I wouldn't say what it is. When I come in there, I don't have to run back and say I have to run to the office and go on. I could sit down and spend much more time with you and dance with you and shake my waist, because that's what I like too. So the time will come. So you have to give me one for the road. One for the road, and I want a big one for the road. I don't want no little thing. I want a big thing. So I say, give me the thing on the 23rd. Give me the thing. I want the thing. I deserve the thing. I work for it. It is my thing. It is Cox's thing. Give two of us the thing. And we go celebrate. Fete, more fete. On the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, we're going to church on Sunday and more fete again, sisters and brothers. My friends, I said to you, one for the road. And I said, I ain't going anywhere. I would be with you, not necessarily in parliament. And I said, when my work is over, I would continue to do the best job I can. No more, no less, until Jaja put my soul to rest.
NNP, the new National Party, I'm here to promote. Yes, you got my vote. Warm to the
Why should I get weary? Tell me why should I? Why should I? No way. Lord, 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 the Lord is heavy. Oh, yeah. I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. Lord, Lord. Oh, God. From the cradle to the grave, little by little, stage by stage. I never get weary. Never. I never get weary. Sorrows and laughter, time of fear. Good and bad, I had my share. I never get weary. Never. I never get weary. Just like the breeze that blowing.
Listen,
the mountain.
before I go, let me tell you something.
I gotta keep moving.
Let me tell you something. They say I'm whining too much when you play. Well, God give me the talent to whine, so let me whine.
Why should I get weary? Tell me why should I? Why should I? No way.
And we just want to take the opportunity to wish you tomorrow a happy Father's Day, Doc. We love you. We love you. We love you. I just have a few quick announcements, everybody. Tomorrow we have a motorcade. We're going to the stadium tomorrow. There will be buses all around the constituency. We want you to pick outside by 12 o'clock. Buses coming for you by 1 o'clock. Please don't miss your buses. All right, Sugar Mill, Callis Junction, Cliff by Woburn, and then we join in and we're going around and we're going to the stadium. We're going and make the whole place green. LNPS! Good night!
I gotta keep moving. Just can't afford to stop. Hey. Why should I? Why should I? No, Lord is Lord, until my work is over, I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna be helpful, brave and strong. Can't let the system hold me down. But when my work is over, that is when I lay me down. For nothing more and nothing less. Still charge up, put my soul to rest. Hey. Tell me why should I? Oh, I never get free. Oh, I never get free. Trial and cross.
Start it.
LNP, the new national party.
Check. The boss. Step forward. Yo. Beat you away. They can't beat you. Say, hey you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Hey, say, oh. You see on the 23rd? You see on the 23rd? I say the bastard from here. Give it to. All right? All you good? B2. When? B2. All you come from. Hey you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Say oh yeah. Say yes, I'm talking to you. Who I'm talking to? I say the master from the engine. Say trouble start from the engine. Mass up in the engine. I have one question. Who made the people run?
the next tune. I talked to the Prime Minister earlier, and guess what? He said that I just know that he ready to defend. Hey, give me back the same tune. All right. So we can play a mass now then. So on the 23rd, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Tell them we don't have it in the bag because I just know that we ready to defend. I come out of my shop, say come to this mantle. I come to this joy. I come to flatten. Yes, I come to. Put up your 14th finger. Put up your 14th finger. Put up your hand up. Show me ya. Say put all ya. Everything. Show me ya. Keep it up there, 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 up there. And turn it on the battle. Say bring the spin on the battle. Say turn it. Low. NNP don't afraid none of them. Don't scared that. I don't want them, boy. I don't tell them that. I don't afraid none of them. I want mercy on them. Right on. Ban your belly, say a prayer. This is your final fate. Anytime I enter, just know there is no escaping. Playing bad, you think you're brave. This is the end. Judgment day, the number call is crucifixion for them. Well, mama help them. I hope you could. But they're wrong to trouble when trouble look. I don't spot them on the radar, so no matter what they try. Mr. Cox, pick up. They say they're waiting on the youth from the college. I'm coming. Tell all of it. Problems and I reach, I'm coming. All you look at up. You complain, but we live in dirty. The people cry shame on way. Maybe easy job inside way. Nobody can take this from way. So now ask which side are you leaning on? Which side are you leaning on? What you doing? What you thinking? All you thoughts are done. What tell them they go take what they get. I hope they don't fret. Problem in the bed. They're making a statement. You see on the 23rd. Just wait for me. Tell all of me fans are coming. All you. We're going this side, this side, this side. Well, no worries, smash up to the. Oh, back up. Back to the. Hold on, stop that. Don't play nothing. All right? All right? All the show, all right? So that means Mr. Cox safe then? He safe? All the show? He well safe? He safe, innit? So when this tune drop, I want the whole place to hear up right now, right? Drop the next tune.
Man people, royalty record. Now your boys up. Yo, squad more. On the thing go.
All the thing go, the thing go. Hey! That's it, sir.
Come on, I give it trouble. Now we get up.
Don't play back that. Play the next one.
Stage in my life, I don't want no worries, want no fight. I just wanna live my life right. Cause you're taking me to higher heights.
A stage in your life where we just good vibes only
and good times only. So stay
I wanna sing one for you. Look. Cause right now, man living it up and every pocket was full, so we feeling it. Me keep my dreams and my life, never giving it up. From the bottom to the top, me say me, listen me. You just a chill and just a hold a mate. Say bad mind, people we no study them. Say secure the bag, every penny them. We stick to me. If we step now, I'm at a stage in my life.
I don't want no worries, want no fight.
Say I just wanna live my life
Right.
Say Jaja taking me to higher heights I stage in my life
Where we just good vibes only.
Look,
And good times only.
look, Mr. Cox, you know I have a lot of respect for you. But listen to me. Say, hear me out. Me see the reason they pray. Me walk with God by my side. The devil cannot see me. What is for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. Power hurt in them heart. We not give them energy. He just a chill and just a hold on mate. Say, bad mind people, we not study them. Secure the bag, every penny them. We stick to my family, not to friendly friend. You want a stage in your life. Let me take it on a little bit now. Bad bro.
B-O-Y-Z-I-E. I'm the madras. Looking for it. Yeah.
I'm looking
for it.
Only I go come down, you know. Say we bound to find the vet because I sent me GPS. The party pump party. Once the fet is done, I bet you I will be right. The cooler done set.
Fuck it, check so I feeling irate. Destination check. So you know we are for the party.
Look, hey, I don't know the party in code.
Believe me.
Cause it's we who bring the life to the
Party.
only let me take a jump to life. Let me take a jump on the spot, on the spot, on the spot. Say believe it. Straight from the jet I head to party. If you're looking for me, then you will find me. Cause in eruption in the party. Cause I may not remember everybody Labor Day. Pocket buses full of pumping in. Jerry Banana Notting Hill, you know missing me. Oh my God, I don't want Spice Mastodon. Is when the sun come out and we gone. That's when you know party done. We wait till the last song wheel out and the last shot alcohol done. Yeah, mighty we in there. Every all you ready, all it already. All you ready, all it already. Oh yeah. I don't know the party in code. Cause it's we who bring the life to the all you guess what? I up in a eat. Better life I up in a not at a party with us. They believe it. Stop it. So I can leave now. Not yet. After this one. My next tune then. Rasta, my brother. Oh, let's sing it out, sing it out. Low, low, low.
As soon as it gets up, I can. As soon as it gets up, I can.
Eh?
As soon as it gets up, I can.
I ain't hearing all you.
As soon as it gets up, I can.
I tired say, oh man, need a faith.
I need a faith, I need a faith.
I tired say, oh man, need a faith.
I need a faith, I need a faith.
I tired say, oh man, need a faith. Only let me take a jump now. Let me take a jump now. Let me take a jump. Open up the gates of mass. Open up the gates of Fetted. Open up the gates of mass. Open up the gates of Juve. AI, AI. Yeah, I need a faith, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I need a faith. All you know, you don't know. Eh? I go turn a faith to me home. As the gates open up, me house now see me. I give in all my friends a toast. This one is a celebration to life, yeah. Jumping up, I miss it. Fete after fete, I need it. Juve, I miss it.
Jacking a chain and chanting.
Eh, I don't know when you're going to open. I hope it's soon. I can't go much longer without you.
I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith, I need a faith.
Joey, I want you to stop now. They say it's time for me to leave now. Not yet. One more. One more. So I can slow it down a little bit. Right now, I go drop a tune. None of all you don't know. Drop the next tune then. Bring up. Gonna come up. Gonna come. Down there. I fall in love with the thing down there. You grip me with the tightest thing down there. So what happened for me, I when me reach down there. Oh, let's sing it out. Me fall in love, so girl. Give me liquor. Give me liquor. Give me liquor. Why? Give me liquor. Low. Olio, this is my niece, right? This is the future right here. Believe it. You wish trouble. You make my mouth water and my body tremble. Yeah. You know what you do and you do what you do. But please don't. Only know the dance then. Only show me the dance. Show me. So, hey. Fall in love with the thing. Stop it. Willow. Stop it. Ole clear the middle. Spirits. Ole clear the middle. I make a back a little bit. Ole clear the middle. Part the middle. Drop the tune now. Say, hey, you. Yes, I'm talking to. Where the monster start? Where the monster start? Where the monster? I say the monster from the air. We Lord. Where the monster start? Where the monster start? We don't know that. Only now we play our mass before leave. We playing our mass. Say, hey, yo, Joey, big up. Hey, say yes, I'm talking to. Say all. Say yes, I'm talking to. Where the master? I say the master from the entrance. Say trouble start from the entrance. Say mass up in it. Only where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Oh, my so hard. How many people run up and down? Run up and down. Run up and down. Run up and down. Look. In front of the gate, he was a whole heap of scene, yeah. The line long and we just want to come in, yeah. We outside and the cooler full of drinks, yeah. Say, look, them people pushing in. Hey, who come to my shop? Say, people who pay. Say, who spend the money? Who drunk already? Say, who drinking friends? And up in the, all your junk now. Well, now we start the back and I say the master from the end. Say, trouble start from the end. All your love, all your.
Listen up, this type of mass you got to mentally prepare. You got to have enough energy to be here. And if the rate come down, that just a to the fun. Now we not stop until it done. Oh gosh, who come to my shop? Present, full of face. Spend the money, who jump already? Who drinking friends? And up in the air. Okay, now we start the back and I say the master from the entrance. Master.
Oh yeah, madness, oh Jenna, mad, Jenna, I got the place covered,